Hey guys, welcome to Verba Voice. I'm Abby Verba, and today I'm going to be reacting to Melanie Martinez's song Spiderweb, which came out about a month ago on YouTube. And I'm going to be reacting to her vocal performance, the song as a whole, also the music video, just kind of giving my opinion as a professional voice teacher on what I think of her style, maybe breaking down some of the techniques she's using. Before we get started today, don't forget to subscribe if you want to receive more tips and tricks from me on how to improve your voice. Disclaimer, I'm really sick this week and had to blow my nose a lot, so if my face looks funny or I have some red under my nose, I am sorry in advance for that. Not looking so great today, but it's not about me, it's about Melanie Martinez, so let's dive into it.
Introducing the newest model of the fly phone. Perfectly designed to keep society distracted to what we and our government are doing to them. We can control their minds using algorithms that pit them against each other. They won't even notice that their own life is falling apart at home because they are too busy judging everyone else's. We will have information on what triggers and influences each and every one of them.
So I will just, I know I'm stopping really early in the video. I will just stop to say that I have never listened to a single song of hers all the way through. And her costume that she likes to wear kind of disturbs me. But I've heard just snippets of her music and I was really intrigued and thought, wow, she sounds really talented. So I'm pretty excited about this.
We can get them to think and buy whatever we want. With this small device, people will surely be wasting their entire day with shopping, celebrity gossip, games, internet dramas, and my personal favorite, doom scrolling.
Oh my gosh.
So, let's keep this planet delusional with the fly phone.
Okay. What the heck, you guys?
A move like a moth or a butterfly craving a change in the wind. I swirl by all the insects and all the flies, watching the cycle they're in. Better off dead than wasting my hours flying where I shouldn't be.
Okay, so I don't know if it's her vocal timbre as well, but she definitely sounds like she uses a really high larynx position to sing, especially, I don't know if especially on this song or in general, but if some of you watching this may not know what that means exactly, we can manipulate our voice box or larynx, which is the group of muscles surrounding our vocal cords, and make either like a brighter, more like tiny sound by kind of raising that up, or a deeper kind of like boomier sound, more muffled maybe, by lowering it. And depending on what style of music you're singing, you're going to want to hold a particular larynx position to get a certain sound. So the larynx is our style changer. So Melanie Martinez uses a really high larynx position, from what it sounds like to me, which is pretty common for this kind of indie pop or like these kind of underground styles or like indie styles. So right off the bat, I can hear that as being like a main kind of stylistic element of her voice.
Flexing like pricks with their stolen power. They're just who the spider will eat. Spinning all your silk and moving all of your eight legs to build a web that'll spread through the world.
She also kind of has this like bit of an aspirated sound going on, or like breathy sound. By that, I don't mean she's using a lot of breath, like she's not flooding out her breath, but she's kind of more decompressed. So she has this kind of decompressed sound, also has the high larynx thing going on. Um, and so that's what I hear so far.
Feeding off our highs and lows and curious to see a struggle. No.
Oh, yeah, also, I don't know if there was just a ton of de-essing on this track, like, post, production-wise, or if she actually sings with kind of a lisp or her S's are a bit too muted, but it kinda bothers me that I can't really hear her S's that much. It could just be an overcorrection of, like, post-production because, the S is really hard to get right because if it's too poppy and too hissy, then, or if it's too hissy, sorry, then it's gonna like hurt your ears or it's not gonna sound very nice. But a lot of people put too much de-esser on, which causes like this really almost like a lisp kind of sound, or like too like either a kind of sound or like a and so it's either her singing that way on purpose or maybe not on purpose, but just she sings her S's a bit more like muted, or somebody in post production put a bit too much de-esser on this.
One can leave once they merge. Oh no, one can leave once they merge. Oh no, one can leave once they merge. Hiding myself from the enemy. I wish to not be perceived. Didn't ask for this dangerous visibility. I'm feeling too scared to sleep.
She also has a little bit of what I've heard this technique called like hip singing before, where you kind of have these a bit like narrower vowels, and it's a bit more of an indie technique where you're like, for example, her eyes are not eyes, but more I kind of thing. And she does all these slidey kind of things. When I was in high school, there was a popular band called Isley, which was like an indie alternative rock band, and they did a whole lot of this kind of vocal technique. And a lot of artists at that time in like early 2000s to like 2010s did this kind of technique a lot. So she kind of sounds like maybe she grew up with the same sort of era and same sort of influences as I did, maybe not exactly Isley, but who knows what she listened to. But it sounds like she incorporates a bit of that indie vocal styling, like the hip singing, also this decompressed kind of sound, having the high larynx, and everything kind of so far sounds a bit dynamically pretty much the same. There's not like any belting like you would hear in like a modern pop song. There's not any super head voicey parts. It's all kind of like the same general like mix, and this really chill indie kind of sound.
Better off dead than stuck in a maze. The center may seem like a gift. Once you arrive, it'll strip you of your life, and you wish that you never did. Spinning all your silk and moving all of your eight legs to build a web that'll spread through the world. Feeding off our highs and lows, the curious to see you struggle. No one can leave once they merge. Oh no, one can leave once they merge. Oh no, one can leave once they merge. Big bite, they liquefy the insides first, then wrap them tight, secure in their spot in the spider web.
Wow. This is some intense messaging here of the way modern technology, social media, our phones just devour us and entrap us. I really love the messaging that she's using, and the imagery is just so overwhelming. Like, this video is just so overwhelming visually, but absolutely relevant and absolutely important.
Up all night, bound.
Also, though, really gross. I don't like spiders at all. I am such a scaredy cat when it comes to any small crawling things. Oh my gosh.
Their addiction to it, lifeless eyes, they die in the pit of the spider web.
Whew. Okay, guys. Well, that was Melanie Martinez's Spiderweb. I hope you guys enjoyed my vocal breakdown and my feedback of this song and her style, the way she's choosing to use her voice. Um, I don't know if I will be a fan, like full on fan of hers, but I can definitely appreciate her artistry and her relevant messaging in her songs of real issues that are happening in the world today. So I appreciate her style and think she's extremely talented. I'm not sure vocally it's a very interesting thing to dissect, but definitely I wanted to check it out because I just thought, man, like when I see her costumes and when I see like all this visual world that she's creating, it definitely looked intriguing. So I thought I would check it out and give you guys my opinion on what I think. So I hope this was interesting to you guys today. If you like this kind of video and you want me to react to more videos or different artists, in general, you want me to create more reaction videos, then comment below and let me know what are some artists you would suggest me reacting to. Who are some artists that you're just like, I really want to know how to sing like them, or I want to know how they do XYZ with their voice. And I will react to some videos of that artist and give some feedback and some tips on how you could achieve that. So if you're interested in that, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more tips on how to improve your voice. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.